1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down. Play action. Now Jackson steps away. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second down and 3. Down the numbers. There he goes. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 31-yard line. This time Jackson will throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 21. On 3rd and 1, Jackson flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. When down, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down. Now a first carry for their fullback. The tackle by Eric Armstead. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
Again, it's Ricard, the fullback. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Another carry for the fullback, Ricard. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Here's another 2nd and goal, this time from half the distance closer. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Rolling to his right. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. Terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And the 49er hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Here's 2nd and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. They'll run for it, McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stephens. And the Ravens are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it?
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And just shouting. And it's a fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Purdy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there, a jumbo package look. After the interception, here's Jackson. Right side and caught by Kohler. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. McCaffrey going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Jake Moody now for the point after. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise...
There he goes, right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 88 yards on the ground.
First down and goal to go.
And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Edwards, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Dobbins. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Hill. And he is going to be out of bounds Downs here, short of the line to gain, so that will be a turnover on downs.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on fourth down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
Near his goal line, here's Purdy. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 95 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
13.
Throwing is Jackson. On the move to his left. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Third and 3. Now Purdy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 24 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Second down, here's Purdy to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Now they send a man in motion right. On second down, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on third and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do. That's a big swing of momentum right there.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's third and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up third and 6.
Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk from 13 yards out. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Purdy will throw for it. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
They'll go with Hill here on first down. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now Lamar changing the look.
Return it.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Middle.
Here's Jackson to throw. This is caught. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justice Hill from a yard out. And the Ravens are back within a score. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. And they're going to speed things up here. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And the 49er 1st down.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Out to his left. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. And it is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 33 yards that time. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun, Purdy. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Play action. Now Purdy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and they'll bring up 4th down.
You know, in boxing, they throw in the towel. In this case, you just got to wave the white flag, and you think to yourself, if he can just get past that initial wave, he's got a chance to get free. But that screen, it was going nowhere from the start. It forces a 4th down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On 3rd down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Report. No, we changed it.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Report.
Jackson will throw again. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Jackson rolling to his left. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
6 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now Jackson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from 48. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Travis Jones makes a tackle. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Purdy now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. From 21 yards away. And the Niners are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They go with McCaffrey, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Steps away. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 42 yards. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So here we go with the onside kick. They'll need a recovery and a touchdown. A field goal does them no good. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. He's to the 15. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Throwing, Purdy. Rolling to his right. Oh, but he can't get out of bounds. He'll have the first down, but he's brought down in play.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Now this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder, because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
They'll run with Dobbins.
Here back to his own 6.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.